Hello, 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 everyone. How you doing? This is Heath. Know I've been gone for a while. Today is September 27th, 2011. As many of you know, or some of you may not have known, I've taken ill and been off work and out of the scene for the last 4 months. Believe it or not, I got caught with pneumonia, and it was pretty bad. So that's why a lot of my communications with you guys have ceased because, for one, I couldn't talk because I couldn't breathe. So that was the main reason. But I'm back and spent the last 2 weeks trying to orientate myself on what's going out there in the internet world and finding about programs that you and I are involved in and programs that I've seen and reviewed the last 2 weeks. And during the last 2 weeks, I decided to go to a totally different format. What I'm going to start doing is doing weekly broadcasts on the different activities and different companies that are out there that I'm doing for my review. And then from that, you can go ahead and decide on your own whether or not you want to participate in those programs or just follow along for a couple of weeks, if not days, to see if it's something that fits your lifestyle, I should say. So this is going to be the new format. Don't know what the name I'm going to call it. I've been tossing around a lot of ideas, so we're going to go with that. It's also going to be question and answer driven. So with that being said, that means when if you have something that you want to review, whether it be a program or you have a question on something that we're talking about here, then feel free to drop us an email, and we'll make sure on our next show we'll be able to address those questions and concerns that you have. The email address that you can use right now is yesyoucanllc@gmail.com, which is YES, the letter U, CANLLC @gmail.com. Just give me your questions and answers. Not gonna answer, but give me your questions and I'll give you the answer, and we'll go ahead and we'll have topics like that. With this new format, I plan on having guests come in and giving their opinions, their views, and information on different programs that they have. I'm gonna probably limit it to maybe three. The top three that I feel that I'm putting my money in and what I'm doing, and then sharing it with you guys, and then kind of going off into other areas. Getting a lot of questions about asset protection and privacy, so we're going to go into that. A little bit about taxes, along those guidelines. So we're going to pretty much go to a more open format, and so I don't have to type everything out. We're going to go into like a audio video type of format. So that's what you see here. So let's go ahead and dive in and get started. With the first program, Zeek Rewards, or Zeekler. Very fantastic program, was working great. Everybody was making money, surfing and doing their ads every day, and everything went great. Somehow, within the 4 months when I was sick, the programmer or owners, they decided to change the format. And with some of you who sent me emails that I read about the format change, I went ahead and I checked it out myself and I reviewed it. And you're right, there's something funky, something wrong with it, and it doesn't set with me. So I've been advising people to kind of hold off on that until I can look deeper into it, get in touch with the owner, the national recruiter, and find out exactly what's going on, because the direction that they're going, it's not user-friendly for us. More work, but not the commission that we were expecting or what we were getting. So I'm recommending, what I'm doing is I'm putting that program on hold for right now. So until I get further, and hopefully next week, I'll be able to come back to you guys and report what my findings were. The next program was Cycle for Profit. Cycle for Profit, good concept. You can get in the program with as little as $10. be able to cycle through and double your money. Great program, great concept. I tested out the program myself. It worked great, but the problem was I have not gotten paid. And the way it kind of works is for every third person that comes in after you worldwide, supposedly, you're supposed to, get your money back. So, for example, if I put in $10, I would have gotten $20 back. And like I said, the concept was great. Tried it myself. They used AlertPay. Problem is, I've been in for about 2 weeks and I haven't cycled. I also noticed that the company also did a little where they added different boards and the way their comp plan and stuff, that I was like, okay, but I'm not going to put any more money in, and I didn't, and I haven't received any money yet after I put in $10. So that program 9 times out of 10 will probably get X'd out as not a good program. So that's probably why you guys haven't seen an email from me. I don't know if you've seen it out on the internet as, the hoopla, this is the thing to do. I think it's junk. But again, I'm going to review it a little bit more in detail this week. That's definitely going to be put on a hold, and 9 times out of 10, I probably won't be doing that program as well. Now, for the investment that we are all in, that I've been preaching for the for the longest time, was the dinar, the Iraqi dinar. That is going really well. We're looking at a payout really, really soon. So I hope everyone has their asset protections and privacy done, their LLCs set up, how they're going to transfer money and put money in to their accounts, whether it be a prepaid account, their regular bank accounts, or they're going to go to their currency exchange dealer to cash out, and that's going to be happening really soon, guys. So there's going to be a lot of millionaires out there, hopefully within coming this week here. So I'm very excited about that. One of the questions that came from a good friend of mine. Don't know if you want me to give out his name, so he's a good friend. He brought to my attention. We a couple of months ago, well, actually about 9 months ago, we were all who were in dinar were going to utilize the Discover card, gold debit card, which had a maximum dollar amount that you could load onto your card, meaning if you have $2-3 million, what have you, you can actually load that amount onto your card. It was 100% insurable and worked great. I used it and still using it, as well as some of you. Well, I just found out, when it was brought to me by my friend, that they have changed their policy, or they have changed some things, and if you had money on your card, Discover actually refunded it to you with a brief explanation. Well, what I did, guys, is I went and I actually made some phone calls this morning to find out exactly what's going on, and here's what I found. Because of the new rules and the exchanges dealing with foreign currency, regular currency, the government pretty much doesn't want large amounts of transactions being transacted onto prepaid cards, credit cards, so they're limiting the amount that they have. And that order came down from Homeland Security. That order, that cease and desist order, was served on Discover on Saturday. So because it was a non-working day, it took a while before it could come through the pipes to where, we would recognize what's going on, and that's why come Monday, all of you have gave me a call expressing your concerns, and that's pretty much what I found out. We don't know what's going to happen. My understanding is if you had an outstanding balance on your Discover card, you were issued a check. So if you haven't gotten it now, you'll probably get it. If not today, Wednesday. And Discover has been pretty much put on a holding pattern until they meet some new international guidelines that will put Discover in line with Visa and MasterCard. And to my understanding, they're going to be doing the same thing with American Express. They're going to pretty much limit the amount of money that you can transfer back and forth amongst cards, kind of like the same way the banks do. From my understanding, from the brief conversation I had with one of the owners today or this morning, they're either looking at a maximum that you can load and use or transfer of $250,000 or $100,000. So we're still waiting from Homeland Security to get with Discover to find out the norm of what they're going to do, and when that information is known, I'll get that information and I'll put that out to you guys as soon as possible, so you can know what you're going to do. Especially if we're all expecting a payout sometime this week. I'm hoping today, but sometime this week, because there's going to be a lot of us that are going to be millionaires within the next couple of days. So I'm very excited about that. So I hope you like this new format. If you have any questions, anything you would like me to address, please feel free to drop me an email at yesyoucanllc@gmail.com. And with your question, I'll make sure that on our next call I'll be able to address it. So until next week, you guys take care, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.